Hi, Sagittarius. It's me, your girl, the Kinky Witch. How are we doing today? Sagittarius, I'm coming through for your Midheaven 10th house career and professional guidance reading. Let me just start by saying Mercury retrograde is kicking my ass, so I apologize. And this is going to be as short and sweet as I possibly can, but I stop when the message stops. And spirit is working with me, gang. Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at your professional and career and your professional life. What's going on, right? We're going to also, you can apply this to your sun, moon, rising, and descendant, right? Energy flows. And, we're not just going to be looking at the 10th house because other areas of your birth chart impact and affect your 10th house. So take the energy weight, apply, leave what's not yours. The motto on this house is leave it for the owner. Leave it for the owner. If one of yours, don't pick it up. All right? All right. Me don't want nobody come cuss me out. Cause I'm gonna pick up somebody else something on them head top. So if this energy resonates with you and you connect to it and you understand it, it's yours. But if you're like, doesn't compute, see you in the next one. But listen, enjoy, but don't take it to pay it, yeah? All right. We're going to be looking at the time period of March 15th through April 15th. All right. Sagittarius. Let us pray. Divine Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, and guides, I ask that you allow me to see and say all that I must. Sagittarians are your beloved divine. What is the guidance that you wish to give? So, Saggy babies, we are pulling from Oracle of the Fairies, and then we're going to clarify with Tarot. Short and sweet. It is Mercury retrograde, and it is mollywopping my cabeza. But the work gotta get done, so I gotta do it. Not gonna lie. I got into such a trance in the Aries reading because it's the first of the fire sign that I did, and I remember coming out of it and saying, all right, I did one take and it was gonna be good. Like it's like I came out of the trance as soon as the message stopped. I was like, all right, spirit, let's talk about this because you can't be doing this to me. It's just you can't. You can't mollywop me. You know what I'm saying? But all right, Saggies, let's see. Inner child, of course. I feel like the energy, Sagittarius, that I'm getting for the fire sign. I've noticed because I do it this way, I see energetic patterns in each of these the suits, right? So the fire suit, the air suit, earth suit, water suit. So I see that. I see the energy there. And for Aries, for Leo, so far the message has been go within. Go within, fire signs. Sagittarius, go within, right? The answers you seek are within you. How you behave, how you act, you think, you calculate, right? Go within you. Inner child. It says the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. So, Sagittarius, this is telling me you've been cooped up too long and you've been adulting too hard for a little bit. Last month, I forgot what sign was told to go on vacation. I think literally slowly by one, we'll be told to go on vacation because I feel like as the energies of the planets moving through the cosmos impacts us more, guys, it's pay attention to the stars, pay attention to energy, pay attention to time, and check in with yourself. This inner child is saying, go have fun, but be safe. Go have fun, but be safe. All right? Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. So go rest, relax, have fun, and soak up that energy of I am happy, I'm relaxed. I am happy, I'm relaxed. Right? Because you need to get all of that together for what's coming. Right? Do you know how to be happy in the moment? What makes you giggle and laugh and play? What are your outlets and your tools to connect with yourself, right? So Sagittarius, honestly, go play, go have fun. Don't take life seriously for a little bit is the energy I'm getting, because for you, you're such a creative sign. You're such a passionate sign that it's in these moments that you are going to reaffirm within yourself, right? Because Mercury retrograde talks about that. It talks about like looking back to move forward, and it's not looking back to stay back there. It's looking back to say, okay, what are the things that I didn't do? What are the things that I did do that maybe let's tweak this, let's not consider that in the future, like been there, done that. No, the other choice, right? So that when this energetic period of Mercury retrograde shifts and it starts going forward again, you're able to turn that gaze now back forward and say, this is where I'm going. And a part of that is being one with yourself. And when people are out there just having fun that fills them up, that is their inner child showing up, right? And when that inner child shows up, you shine because it's coming from inside. It's not something external to you. Like, I can love me harder than you can ever love me. Okay? I love me enough for the both of us. I love me enough for everybody. So even if no one ever loves me, ever shows me appreciation, if and no one ever like opens up to me, I love me. And that's enough. Everybody else is just a wonderful cherry on top of a delicious cake. But this cake is creme de liumptious. And Sagittarius, my Saggy babies, that's you. I am creme de liumptious. Yeah. The next card we have is Protect Your Dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you are ready to release them. Yeah. In these moments of going inside and reconnecting with yourself, remember your dreams, right? Protect them and keep them close to you, but not in a way that you're hiding them from the world, but you're like, how do I care this and grow this? Knowing what has been done in the past, knowing the things that have impacted it. How do I grow this? But I care for it. I lovingly, like you hold it to your chest. It's not time to reveal it to anyone yet, but you're still doing the work to make it grow. How do you do that? Right? And then we say, look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answers in a book. The words you find will bring you the insight you seek. So, so the minute I read that, let me just say this: the minute I read that, the energy that I felt was you're writing something, right? Writing a book based on your experience in Sagittarians. Y'all got some experience. Y'all got I'm just saying. Y'all got some experience, Sagittarians, and I love it. I love it. All right. I enjoy Sagittarius. I enjoy Sagittarius people immensely. Gang gang, right? And then I got um like you're looking up something. It's like I'm getting somebody challenge you on something. You went and got a book and open it, and you're looking it up and you're like, right, you're like in it. But you, Sagittarius, you're in a space right now of resting, relaxing, recuperating, learning, right? You're learning, you're teaching yourself, focusing on yourself, right? This very much for me is you're going inside to build you. You're focusing on you, which is so crazy because Leo's message was you're going inside to build you, but your building you is impacting and triggering people around you. Sagittarius, you are moving so quiet that people are just seeing your shine and all they could do is what's going on over there. Like, what's going on over there? You know what I'm saying? All right. See, let's see, let's see. Guys, I'm thinking about what backgrounds to get. I don't talk with everybody. I only talk in the videos that spirits like you should talk, but I'm trying to get stuff for the wall. I love this wood. Love this house. Love this wood. And I want to keep the integrity of the wood. All right. Inner child. Let's classify. Let's clarify inner child. What does this mean for Sagittarians in their career and professional life? What does this mean? What does this mean? Inner child. Ooh. Oh, child. Oh, you okay. Tonight. How does it go? Daddy got me dip tonight. Okay. Got me dip tonight. It's not butterfly. It's but that shit. No. Okay. Okay. So Sagittarius, I'm not gonna keep this card, but I was told to tell you danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Remember, inner child, we're clarifying, do not let the past define you and do not fall back into old patterns and old routines that do not serve you. Okay? So here we have Sagittarius. There is some childhood healing, childhood issues here that needs to be healed. What does it say? The fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but be safe. Be safe. Be safe, Sagittarius. Okay? Don't be doing no foolish Four of Wands. This is a home. This is partnership. This is stability. Okay? You have this. You have this. And this is why I say maybe there are some parental childhood trauma and issues that you need to release. Use this Mercury retrograde period to release it. Release it. Let it go. Right? I have the devil coming through. Right? Baser needs temptations. Here's the thing. You are not shackled, Sagittarius. You are not shackled by your baser needs. You are not shackled by this idea that, you know what, it's so funny because I was watching like a little clip on the history of like Sagittarius in like Greek mythology. Sat not Sagittarius. What are they? Am I yeah. Half horse, half man, guys. I feel like Sagittarius is a sign, but I can't. I'm Mercury retrograde squirrel. Anyway, But it's like, so the myth and lore behind that man have horse people is that like how their birth, it's like this their conception was done through just like lust, just sheer lust, right? Um and a God's ability to invoke his lust and will unto other people, and how that translated. And even in this, like with the horns, you like, it's like giving Pan energy. Be careful what your past there's something in your past that's going to be triggered, and it's going to be around your house and home. You're going to need to just take the opportunity to just sit back, relax, right? And you have the King of Swords. So I'm getting two messages here. Don't make like just this decisive, this is not the time for decisive decisions, right? This is not the time for decisive decisions. And I'm also, this is not the time to do something that's going to jeopardize your home, because you're also dealing with someone who will cut and make decisive decisions, right? Sagittarius, ultimately here, you need to resolve a lot of inner child issue, but also take this time to go play and have fun and don't fuck it up. All right, do not mess it up, Sagittarius. Like, you're building a life for yourself here, Four of Wands. So don't do anything that's going to mess that up for you. You are getting the Magician here. It's coming through for you. Know that you can and will transmute this energy, Sagittarius. Use the energy of Mercury retrograde. So it's, well, if this is, like I said again, everything else and other aspects and areas of our birth chart does affect our 10th house. Your personal life can impact your career prospects, right? Like, listen, when it comes to work, like employees that have a tumultuous home are poor performers, or right? Expose companies to some crazy kinds of liabilities. So you want to make sure that you don't bring whatever energy this is into your work life. So if you got stuff, if you gotta take a break, and I think maybe this is what it's, if you gotta take a break and like just truly take a break with your partner, do so. But don't bring this into work. You don't want that to be done, right? Because whomever this is, the King of Swords, this is somebody who's ready to make a final decision, a decisive decision. But you have the ability to transmute this. You have the ability to fix this. Okay? So don't give in to this temptation, whatever it is, Sagittarius. Do the work. Right? We have shine from within. Yep. You have the Ten of Cups and Eight of Swords. And I'm going to read this together. Sagittarius, I do believe that you are afraid of commitment. You're afraid of this greater level of commitment. And again, this familial energy is coming through, something that you could have seen as a child, right? Is impacting and impeding this. It's like, but again, this is about healing. So we're not going to stay in the past, right? And Spirit had me start off with that energy. We're not going to stay in the past, Sagittarius. Absolutely not. What happened to us as children? What happened to us as we were growing up? Shoot, what happened to us yesterday? That is in the past. And you got to heal and move on from it, right? Because you lose opportunities. Like a 10 of Cups is a 10 of Pentacles, right? A happy life, a stable life is a life where you see abundance generated, right? And you're worried about this, worried about your stability, worried about your ability to maintain this. Go inside and work on yourself, Sagittarius, and appreciate what you have because you have a good thing here. There's deep need for healing at this time, inner child healing at this time. And if that means you got to go take a vacation where you and your partner can have fun, or you can go have fun, do so. But please, 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 Sagittarius, do not give into that baser instinct to, it's like I solemnly swear you're always up to no good. Sagittarius. All right, we have the Page of Swords. Listen, anything, and I'm going to read it together, Two of Cups. Anything you do out there in the streets will be brought back home. Anything you do out there in the streets will be brought back into the office, right? So if you're having fun with your coworkers and you're out and about, right? And things get crazy. It happens. People get their honey where they make their money, right? It happens. It happens a lot. A lot. Um, it will not stay hidden, Sagittarius. So everything you are doing is being scrutinized. It is being watched. So if your career involves, and what Spirit is showing me is involves you being in the spotlight, being in the public eye, every single thing you do is watched. Every single thing you do is watched, right? And you may be somebody who's putting off this persona of I have a stable home, a stable marriage, a stable life, and that is what is bringing you your opportunities. This image right here, stability. That is what is bringing your opportunities. And you're either worried you're going to fuck it up, right? You're either over here worried that you're going to mess this up, or you are going to mess it up. But either way, you worried. You worried. You do not have to live in this energy, Sagittarius. So, yeah, buckle like you just gotta hone in, lock in, right? The cheap thrill is not worth it. Protect your dreams, protect your dreams. The cheap thrill is not worth it, right? Yeah, protect your dreams. Protect your dreams. Protect your dreams. We have the Nine of Wands. For me, this is my spiritual protection card, right? Spiritual warrior right here, being protected on high. So I do, Sagittarius, sometimes I get the feeling that you have a guardian up there that's going to put you in your place. You step out of line, they're going to knock you back in, right? You're being protected from yourself because this, and like, so it's, I'm hearing this is Bob. Bob's about to make an important decision. Bob can either go left or Bob can go right. If Bob goes left, is going to happen. Bob doesn't know that. If Bob goes right, is going to happen. Bob's unaware of what is awaiting him at these destinations. And you go left. And all of a sudden, a semi truck comes out of nowhere. It was like, oh, skirt. Like, actually, let me go with the flow of traffic, and you go right. That is the energy I'm getting here. It's like your dreams deserve to be protected, and that they will be protected from you and anyone who does or is and can in a position to mess it up. BT dog. So, yeah. And this is sanctioned, divine Hierophant. This is sanctioned. I'm telling you. Your guides aren't going to allow you to fuck this up. There's an opportunity and a chance that's going to be in front of you to do something that you're not supposed to do. It's going to impact your money and your personal life. Sagittarius. Okay. Nine of Cups, right? You want to have a loving and stable and fulfilling life. And I feel like with this Nine of Cups coming out to protect your dreams, it's like, what is your greatest wish? Because that's fulfillment happening during this period in time, right? Three of Wands is showing us that you have made a choice and you've chosen correctly. I'm telling you, you've chosen correctly. All right, so you're gonna work through it. You're gonna go through it, and even with so what I'm getting to with this Magician and the Page of Swords is that like if something was done and like that King of Swords was ready to be like, I'm done, fuck this, or yeah, we're done with you, we're done with that behavior, right? What behavior? This behavior. Um, I believe that as the magician, you are embodying this ability to fix it, right? You're able to fix this situation. You're able to pivot quickly. I'm telling you, your business ain't gonna stay in no closet. Your business not gonna stay in a small room or a locked drawer. People are gonna be in your business, Sagittarius, and everything you do is if people out there looking at you with the bombastic side eye. So we have the Eight of Wands. So look in a book. I'm hearing you could be looking up some form of law or statute around something. Eight of Wands is telling me like something, it's like once you've made this decision on which direction you're going, it's nothing stopping you. Eight of Wands, nothing is stopping you. Right? It's like there's conviction here. There's so much conviction. It's like I know exactly what I want, know exactly what direction I'm going in. I know exactly how to get there. Eight of Wands. Seven of Wands. There's a lot of physical, tangible activities being done, right? Protecting yourself, protecting what is yours, right? Actively working to dispel any rumors or negative influence or anything that could harm this wish fulfillment of yours. The spirit is saying guard this with your chest, right? So I get Five of Wands again, Sagittarius, like you're taking action. So you're either working with people or you fighting with people, right? It depends. I'm going to call it both ways. You're either working with people or fighting with people. Because whatever happened, a decision was made. A decision was made, and you're defending that decision. We have the moon. For me, the moon card talks about things hidden, but also things being revealed, right? Because the moon also is a light source. And so a lot of the times, I feel like people look at the energy of the moon card like, oh, this is hidden from you. You can't really see it. But sometimes things that are hidden are glaringly obvious, right? It's just, are you paying attention to it? Are you looking at the signs? Are you trusting your intuition? Also, again, what is done in the dark will be brought to light, right? So this moon card again is coming through to tell you nothing you are going to do is going to be done in secret. Be aware of that. So whatever this is, whatever your decision is, whatever you went out there and did, however you're going to address it, handle it, nothing that you did is going to remain secret, right? You just have to temper whatever this is, right? This is an energy that you're going to go through, right? Temperance. So for you, Sagittarius, I do believe that whatever is going to happen, and it's based off a triggered trauma response that maybe you did made you do something that, you're about to get slapped on the hand for. But there's an opportunity for you to redeem yourself here and to fight for what you want. And what you want is a stable life, period, right? 10 of Cups is a stable life. Four of Wands is a stable home, a stable foundation, right? And that is what Spirit is saying. Hold it to your chest, protect it, your dreams, right? There's ways to go about doing that doesn't hurt people and doesn't, mess your situation up. Like I see no towers here, like I see the one warning there, but I see you also making sure that, like, it's like even you're like, damn, you go on vacation now, for some there's some temptation in front of you and you gotta sit there, you're like, no, like you're in your head, like, I can't fuck this up, I can't mess this up, I can't mess this up, right? So like the temptation is around you, but you're not going towards it, you're not falling for it. And this is observed, this is noticed. I'm telling you, you got people watching you and reporting back. They're reporting back to your job, to your partner. Like, you got people in your business, Sagittarius. Listen, you're here for a good time, not a long time. I know that's the Saggy motto. However, make sure you know who you having this time with. Okay? Some people and some people. All right, I am neither here. I'm telling you, yeah. Some people make sure. Make sure whoever this is that you are around and having fun with, make sure if they can't shut their fucking mouth, don't bring them around you. I'm getting that energy too, right? I'm not saying that you should go out there and do no fuck shit, but you got people around you that you can't even, like, even if you were to, like, yo, I felt this way, and I'm like just confessing, to somebody, just the ear to someone to listen to you. You just needed to talk to someone. This person could be taking your business and going back out there in the streets with it. So be careful. All right, Sagittarius, if this resonates, please comment, right? Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if this resonates. Please come back because I feel like this energy, this is just the tip of the iceberg. And after Mercury retrograde releases me, we're gonna go deeper and dive in more next energetic period. All right. So I'll see you on the next one. Asheo.